Alrighty, welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. We're going to the Cloister. I don't know what we're going to do on the Cloister, but this is where we're going. I forgot Niles wanted to talk. Smiles!
What's wrong with you?
Fuck. Look at him. Hey, I know my rights. I don't have to disclose it to you.
I wasn't talking about... You benched me, Commander. Even when you knew how important this mission was to me. And you let her live. How could you? After all the damage she's caused. After what she did to us at Horizon Point.
She isn't the villain we thought, Niles.
Tell that to Helen. Or Wade. Or Eric. I should have seen the signs. I knew you weren't fit to lead. And yet I fooled myself into believing in the promise of you. Give me one good reason why I should spend a single moment more under your command.
Oh. Alright, because I'm Arcadia's best hope and you know it.
I need some space for now. But I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Once I stop seeing red.
Angry boy. I wonder if he always likes it when I do this. Oh no, he's mad, bro. Sure, what if I do this? Niles. Look. Ah, no, he's angry, dude. He is not a happy boy.
Moment of your time, Commander.
You're hammering glass, mate. It's not... Okay, whatever. No, he's an idiot.
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
She made a mistake? Wasn't this about research considered heretical by the Order?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision.
Oh, I've never met an Order heretic before. Is she bad at math?
Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the Order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
Yeah, we can go right now if you like.
Do appreciate it, Commander.
That's all good, dude. Didn't somebody else sell something where it's like... I don't think my character knows how to pickpocket. Yeah, you two go. No, as long as Niles isn't on the team, I'm happy. Damn, okay, we got a lot. This place is a shithole. Kinda thought it would be better. I didn't think it'd be an ice world.
Not the most hospitable climate. Keep an eye on your fingers and toes.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
What is that? Looks warm down there.
Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire.
Thanks for warning me. So can I ask what you're doing out here?
Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Sounds like you're having a tough time.
Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Sounds like a good idea, thanks.
Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the
I
garden,
thought
so the safest path
the
is along the
Protectorate
cliffside.
and the Order were the same thing.
Before we head to the archive, perhaps we should entreat the Order or Auntie's choice for aid against the Protectorate defenses. Sound to be rather formidable.
A midpoint to the end point. That's her mission, right? Just one of these seems like locate and acquire. One of them sounds like a point of no return mission from what she was talking about, so I'm just trying to understand that. Okay, it's this mission. Complicated with the Serenium thing. So I don't want to go down there. I want to go up here. So didn't I unlock another planet that...
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Thanks. I have a very small penis, I think. And I thought, yeah, for some reason I thought the Order were a part of the... I thought they were like the religious group. Like a religious group that was maybe like an offshoot of the Protectorate.
Sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict.
Well, we're all on the same side here, so can't you make an exception?
Maurice Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you. Very well, head on in. But behave yourselves. The garden is something of a fragile ecosystem.
Okay.
Agent, I have a message for you.
Ooh.
I was not expecting
The
you
characters,
to be in company
the
of
looks.
a cultist.
A cultist and her extremely sharp knife. Shall I introduce you?
No, that won't be necessary. Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember now. On behalf of the Order
So I'm thinking
of
we
the
do this
Ascendant,
talk, and then we go to
impermeable wisdom, the
we go talk to
presiding
Auntie's
Bishop Ruth
choice.
Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
Yeah, I had a direction point. I led to believe that Vector Elaine is also expecting me. Can you direct me to him?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct
Sorry,
you to him.
I didn't.
How positively
Vicar.
forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Thanks. Artificer sounds important. What can you tell me about her?
The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the
Scientism,
exemplars,
huh?
or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview.
You said the presiding bishop is indisposed. Is he sick?
Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is.
Place is only calm for a war zone.
Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
You know what I meant, the war against the
All
Protectorate.
conflict is transient in nature. To dwell on the negativity of a moment is to risk missing the opportunity of what comes next. Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what matters: science and progress.
Very respectable goals. The Order should be commended for its
And
foresight.
you for recognizing such quality of vision. But now, I fear I have kept you long past an ideal duration. May all your problems precede solutions.
Thank you. May all your
This place
solutions
smells like
precede problems.
Science.
Damn.
That's math.
This is cool, dude.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today?
What's a conviction?
Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22.9% more scientific breakthroughs in a given quarter.
Is it like a
Interested?
drug?
Before I
Sure.
can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional?
Professional?
Expand on that for me.
I went 10 years without a promotion. I was in a state of suspended animation, but still.
Oh, well, that's certainly specific. You will soon regain your professional momentum, augmented by your recent period of rest and reassessment.
Thank you. I feel strangely.
Good. Never forget that you are a valuable factor in the universal equation and necessary to
Wait, so
advancing the plan.
a conviction's
Now
just
then,
advice?
A brief conversation is customary following the initial service. I haven't seen you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered.
Okay, so it's just advice. I really wish I turned that radio off. An adjustment, what do you mean?
Come now. Don't tell me you haven't noticed our particular strain of hospitality here in the garden. I can
No.
only imagine how odd such an abundance of tranquility and friendliness must seem when contrasted with, well, anywhere else in Arcadia. Especially in the middle of a war, and so near active fighting. Almost unfeasible, wouldn't you say?
You know, you do a passable impression of a scientician. Did you grow up near one of our settlements? Have a few years of order training?
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I understand you may technically count as a member, but there's a perfunctory element to your articulation. You don't believe in the plan, and you're clearly up to something. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth.
I trust you. You're rarely wrong about anything, really.
Appreciate that. I spent decades undercover with only self-affirmations to assuage my vacillating morale. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean
I'm so glad I have
immediately?
her. She's so helpful to have on the
Do
team,
you
bro.
work
She's
for
the
a little
best.
mole?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Even if what you say is true, this isn't a conversation best had amidst present company. Let's talk somewhere more private. Behind the CAF integration point, perhaps?
You have me interested. Nice shades, bro. So can you miss this if you don't have
You must be curious why I asked for
Marcel?
such a discreet rendezvous.
Probably trying to kill me. All the cloak and dagger stuff has certainly piqued my interest.
Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden.
Oh, what are you
The
talking
Order
about?
is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply.
Damn, that's you don't seem affected.
I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
If you're saying fine, but why would the Order do? Yeah, whatever.
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder.
Okay, I know if what you're saying is true, we need to tell the people.
Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
You're with Sub Rosa.
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
Sounds like worth
All you need to
investigating.
do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood?
Understood.
One more thing before you leave. Outside of work, I have, let's call it
What's
an
that crashing?
alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have to.
Yeah, show me what you've got. Huh, cool. That was interesting. Okay, let's go solicit. What a cool looking dude, bro. Process rift data. I don't want to do that. It's the last thing we want to do. That seems to... Oh my god.
Agent, over here.
What's up, Vigor?
Well, this is a welcome confluence of events. But without you, Gertie and I wouldn't be alive.
Who are you?
Any hope of peace between the Order and Auntie's choice would be over. Dreadful, you know. Positively dreadful. How the peace talks were interrupted.
Oh, you're the
I
guy.
thought our two delegations were making real progress.
You're the guy I saved. The negotiations still happening?
Officially, not at present. Gertie and I have kept up communication through back channels in the hope that the discussions can be reconvened in due time. It is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to chart for the Order, and for Arcadia. Though we could certainly use assistance from an outside force like yourself.
Also, it's Gertie.
Life-threatening situations have a way of verifying and validating key constants. Perhaps proof our two groups may still yet work together, if certain conditions were met. To begin, I believe you would need to put forth efforts in good faith with each of the two groups. Earning the trust of both sides is essential. Once you've worked your way up to meeting our respective leaders, you must convince them to consider joining forces.
That doesn't seem terribly difficult.
Oh, really? Perhaps the challenge rating is far less than I've hitherto calculated. Well, obviously you'll likely have to act as an intermediary between Ruth and Auntie, which will require some verbal finesse. But let's worry about that step upon reaching it.
Sounds well worth it, I'm in.
Transplendent. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I can let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Okay, so upgrade my speechcraft. Let's go solicit sex from these guys.
You. I don't know who you are. But if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order territory, you are deeply foolish. I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, Be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
Do you reckon you would have heard? She's no threat. If she was going to harm somebody, she would have done it already.
Exactly. Though, to be honest, I was thinking of filleting you, but it didn't seem worth getting Artificer all over me.
I shall be the judge of her trustworthiness myself. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not, I cannot trust you, and certainly cannot allow you to see Ruth.
Those traitors in Golden Ridge notwithstanding, I'm loved and revered by members of the Dawn. I'm certain this will be easily dealt with.
Hope you're right about that. What's the
My
job?
task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
Only thing I love more than a good murder is revenge. Which usually involves murder. Or torture. Which they die from. Quite the philosophical quandary.
Yes. Yes. We'll do
I
it.
withhold my appreciation until this task is complete.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Don't I have like a... I don't have pickpocket, so I'm hoping that I can just convince this guy to give me his key card.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
Sorry, you looked asleep.
No, not asleep. Merely waiting.
For what?
I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today.
Oh.
Right here, at these very coordinates.
I'm pretty important.
Indeed you are. All figures have value in the universal equation, although, upon immediate reflection, I don't think that's what you meant. Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently.
Commander Sky, nice to meet
Forgive
you.
me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand. But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I, don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance?
I don't know what that is.
Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings.
Say no more, I'm on the case. I'll get them for you.
I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and some of the chapels are difficult to reach by design. However, if you happen upon these chapels and
I'll do that
by
for
my
you.
reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected
Okay.
is 4.
We have time. There's something else I'd like to
I'm happy
discuss.
to answer any questions you may have.
Can you speak to rumors about the experimental involving the garden's water
How
supply?
do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively.
That was convincing. Care to try again?
First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter?
your drug. I'm concerned for the well-being of the people.
As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, perhaps, if you were to help me, if there's nothing else,
Okay.
I would like to return.
I kind of figured that it was going to be a matter of you help me, and then we'll discuss being friends. Can I go to region? Where am I? Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm up here. You want me to go all the way over there? Damn, dude, that's fucking ages away, dude. So far away. Okay. Oh my lord. Okay, so we run out here and we guess we follow this road. We find a road and we follow it. And we look out for Cloister Chapels.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the
Yeah, this is the way I want to.
as you progress. There's been reports of the personalities in the area.
I don't like that.
Torpificator at ready status.
Taking the threat. Torpification in progress.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
And with all of them, that was a close one.
Did you want to speak? Are you good? Yeah, okay. Fuck's an ursapod. He had big titties on him, big yellow titties. Interesting. Ah, that's why it disappears. It's a tunnel. I thought it was like maybe a bridge out or something. I'll take that.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock.
That's actually one of my
You strike me as someone with
my favorite thing to do is when you ask somebody to rate something on a scale, just make the scale up. Be like on a scale of 4 to 8. Like, what do you think about? Well, what do you think about? It's fun. Right. This map's cool. I like the snow. I'm honestly half expecting that to get blown out of the air. Look at this giant fucking turret over here, dude. Is that a rift? You guys want to
Don't
talk?
bother conversating unless you're prepared to have an intellectually stimulating day.
Thank you. You have a good day too.
Another object, just gone. Excuse me, I don't think you have the... Fascinating.
Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, our efforts have been ineffective thus far. I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of the rift phenomena?
I have I have a few ideas. Let me get back to you. So, you know, people that this is just I was just on my phone. I got a message. Thank you for all that. Take this too. take that too. I'll take it all. That like one up you and everything. So like somebody I know has like
Captain.
Like a very major operation, and there's like a chance of infection, but then like told somebody else, and like, yeah, I have to go on like antibiotics for like 2 months because of some, like, you know what I mean? People that like you say something. This is a person where I remember I was speaking to the majors. I had to have some work done on my car. I was like, yeah, I had to work done on my car. It cost me about this much. Next thing out of their mouth is like, oh yeah, I just had work done on my car, but it cost me this much, and it's always more extreme. Can't fucking stand people like that, bro. It's like, just be like, oh yeah, that sucks. You don't have to want like you're just like this is a grown ass man, 20 years older than me. That's like, holy shit. I'm concerned that these guys over here are going to kill me. Oh. Why are these guys hostile? Ow. Why does the Protectorate want to kill me? I'm being friendly with the Protectorate. I'll run around. Maybe they're sensitive. Maybe I gotta approach it from the other angle. I don't want to make the Protectorate like mad at me. Maybe what if I want to be friends with them? Sheesh. Let's go back to this road. What's this place called? I don't know. We'll ignore that outpost and we'll go up this way. Let's also go to inventory real quick. That one. So there's a three-way war. The Order, the Protectorate, and Auntie's Choice are all fighting one another. Even though they all seem to be in some sort of like ceasefire.
Reason's pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado.
Okay. It sounds like there's bad guys up here. Did I save? Yeah.
First, it was Auntie's Choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't have a thing to attack. Caught it my thing. A lot. All of it.
Oh. Okay. These guys don't fuck around. I'm thinking, who's moaning? Stop, is that me? I kind of want to use the, what's this? Oh, a legend. Whoa, stop moaning.
We need to talk. Now.
No, you don't get to give. Don't think you can talk your way out of this. Fine, that's it. You see me again, it'll be the last sight you ever see.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Swine, all on the wrist. Unfriendly
I gotta fucking be like hyper aggressive here so Marcel doesn't get angry at me.
I will restore my life or update your scopes for combatant analysis. Patience. Still recharging. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Gun weapon ready, Commander.
This is a really good gun. I just got a trophy for shooting 3 grenades out of the air.
Combatant scan. Taking the fight out of them, locking them down. Take your weapon.
I'm alive. Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Jesus, that was a fucking... The sniper's sick, but... Oh, that was stressful, man. And then she gets angry at me, like it's my fault that she died. Wasn't. We gotta loot everything, man. This thing's cool. It's like a little heater.
Marisol, you're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
Ooh, hello. No. +1.
Yes, should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here.
Thank you. I'm gonna take them all, if you don't mind. And your cigarettes. I don't use them, but... Right, okay. Marisol. We saved her.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure. Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anaïs Boujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Sir Anaïs Boujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Yeah, that's
Charmed, I'm sure.
Commander Sky Extraordinaire.
So nice to see Marisol gaining such interesting friends.
Marisol, why don't you tell her why we're here?
With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly. Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
Everything? Like all known life in the galaxy?
I mean, microbes, mantisaurs.
No, mantisaurs suck.
Might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
You destroyed the research,
I
right?
assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe.
Sounds fun.
Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
We should head there immediately.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice.
Okay, that was cool. Where is Winter's Grasp? Over that way. So I definitely want to get to this bridge. I wonder what's in this building. Nothing. Oh, there's a way in there, bro. There's a way in there, dude. Okay, there might not be. Oh. I got Zeranium poisoning. I'm just being an asshole here. Okay, you're actually slightly faster than me. Out of the way. Out of the way. We attack these guys.
Mobilizing.
What?
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
It wouldn't be if one of you didn't stand in front of me.
This might sting a lot.
I missed that.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
God, that sucked. I copped a bullet because they stood in front of me. What's my... Oh, I'm nearly level 17. That's big. There's bad guys over here. Oh, there. Nice, we'll use that in a sec.
Fortificator at ready status.
What the fuck are they?
Replicating the threat. Torpification in progress. Combatant scanned. Recharge for mayhem. I will restore my life or avenge my death.
I feel like I'm not missing as much as it says I'm missing. But maybe that's just copium, I don't know. Right, well, you know, we gotta do a little bit of killing here and there. Gotta do a little bit of killing here and there. Right, I want to get maybe to just there, and then we end the episode. Oh.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Oh, fuck.
What if I could, but alas, it's not charged. Step aside. Fly over it.
Holy fuck. Hit him again, hit him again, hit him again. Hit him with torpification.
Incomplete. Taking the fight out of them. Check your scopes for combatant
There's
analysis.
another one?
Recharge for mayhem. All over it. It might sting.
Don't you dare point that at me.
Hostile intentions. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh.
Lift weapon prime. Torpificator is charged. I have a fix on step aside. Swine all on the wrist.
Jeez. Yep. I can't even see. Okay, we'll do this for the third time. Oh, am I past the death zone? Oh, there's a guy here who's friendly. Oh no, it's a rat.
Fireton. What a massacre. We missed it.
Yes, well. Oh. Spyton. Is that this town here? What's that town there? I'm gonna just loot a little bit. Alright, because there's another side to this trench. Oh, Spyton's hostile. Why is everything so fucking hostile? I'm a bit confused of whether everybody's meant to be super hostile to me. Okay, that leads down that way. Alright, let's go check out Spyton real quick. Let's actually save just in case I step on a mine. Yeah, Spyton seems... Okay, they're way too strong for me. Alright, we'll end the episode there. I have been The Viper Moves. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.
That's dangerous! Let's up those